Allora, benvenuti a tutti, io sono il Commander Cook 77 e questo qua, che sta partendo, se parte, se ci dà una mano, se ci aiuta e tutto quello che è X4 Foundation. L'idea mia sarebbe quella di fargli non lo so, un mini tutorial, una roba, non ho idea, è un gioco che mi ha sempre molto 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 interessato e che sinceramente mi ispira un casino. Cioè, ci siamo capiti, no? È roba bella, è roba molto 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 bella. Io ho fatto giusto giusto un paio di tutorial e pensavo di rifarne uno insieme a voi per vedere come vi sembra. Direi di iniziare con cosa è successo, perché è tutto vero? Ok, nuova partita,
Tired of waiting for
non lo so
shuttles? Want to
perché.
fly wherever you want
Io
whenever you
direi di iniziare direttamente proprio dalla scuola di volo e partiamo dall'inizio.
tired of
Devo dire che sto un po' giocando con le telecamere, scusatemi, ma computer nuovo, setup nuovo, tutto nuovo, sto imparando. Allora, questa è la finestra d'aiuto, rimarrà sullo schermo fino a quando non la chiuderai. Altre potrebbero sparire dopo alcun istante, dopo aver eseguito l'azione richiesta. Premi ESC. Benissimo. Vuoi caricare un profilo di input esistente? No, perché tanto è open. Il monitor di messaggio dell'angolo in basso a sinistra è quello dello schermo. Quando hai una missione attiva, come adesso, il tuo obiettivo tale sarà mostrato in arancione. Presta attenzione a me.
Hi, I'm Jace Winger,
Ah,
your
ciao
flight
Jace.
instructor for
Andiamo da
today.
Jace.
We'll be running through the full lesson plan, but if you're already familiar with some of the basics, you can talk to me about skipping ahead. Before we begin, I need to perform a few routine physical tests.
Sono le regole.
Regulations, you
Benissimo.
know. Please move your head as far up or down as you can.
Up or down? No.
Okay, now please walk a few steps.
Was per camminare. Va
Okay, now
bene.
do a few jumping jacks, please.
Saltiamo.
Finally, a few squats,
Ok,
please.
premuto C per avversarti. 1, 2, 3,
Right. You seem to be in good physical
F
shape, so we can move on to your
per
flying lessons.
interagirci.
Let me know how you
Con
want to
F poi
proceed.
il pulsante di gesto del mouse.
Yes?
No,
Right.
va bene così. Parla con Jason.
Yes?
Continuiamo.
We'll start by using the transporter room outside to go to the docking bay.
Ok, seguiamo la linea. Andiamo, va bene. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Cioè, comunque a parte tutto. È a parte tutto. Allora, a parte tutto, è bellissimo. Tutto è bellissimo. Ok. Buongiorno. No, aspetta. Ah, ok, sono tornato indietro. Buongiorno. Ok, pulsantiera, cabina di trasporto. Andiamo qui. Andiamo. Ah, ufficiale manager, centro di strumento. Ok, andiamo a. Vai.
From here, you need to embark and take the controls.
Eccola. Andiamo. Buongiorno.
Quasar, Vanguard.
You are cleared for undocking. Proceed. Use the steering controls to turn your ship.
Tutto ciò è bellissimo. Tutto ciò è bellissimo. Allora, shift più spazio. No, va bene così. Ah, ok. Va bene. Su, giù, sinistra, destra. Va bene. Cosa è successo? Perché è diventato? Mi fa andare avanti. Oh, figo questo. No. Va bene.
Now, use the strafing controls to move sideways or vertically.
Ok.
Okay, before we continue, make sure there's no obstacle right in front of you. I can't check from here, so I have to trust you on this one.
Fidati,
When
fidati.
clear, gently accelerate forwards.
Potere del mouse, premi X. Potere del mouse.
There's usually a speed limit inside docking areas, but you don't have to worry about exceeding it. The ship's computer will limit the speed for you.
Ah,
You can
certo.
also fly backwards. Try this now.
Docking granted.
Your ship sensors are all well and good, but sometimes it can be useful to get a more direct look at things. First, look around your cockpit. There are many different kinds, but ship cockpits often provide a wide field of view outside the ship. You can also look at your ship from the outside with the magic of camera drones. Try it. Fly around a bit to get a feel for how it behaves. You can also cycle into a different external camera mode.
Ferma. Perfetto.
Try the camera controls now. This also works on targets within range. For now, return to the normal cockpit view to move on. You can even tell a camera drone to stay in a fixed location. Try this now. The controls here behave a little differently. Play around with
Va
them.
bene, va bene.
Return to cockpit view to move on. If you'd like to see what's in front of you with fewer obstructions, you can even make the cockpit practically invisible to you. Is there anything camera drones can't do? Try it now. So let's practice what you've learned so far.
Si
I've
nasconde
prepared a little course for you.
controparte. Ah, sì.
Please fly close to each of the navigation beacons in turn. The next target will always be marked in orange.
Ok, ok, quindi arancione. Di là.
Nav beacon.
Non dovevo passare da lì, va bene lo stesso.
Your ship also has a boost function. Don't worry, you're not being timed.
Ok. Non è niente male, niente male, niente male, niente male, niente male. Ah, da sopra devo passare, invece devo passare da sotto, va bene lo stesso.
This next thing is something you are going to be using a lot. I've marked a remote
Allora,
location.
impostato la posizione lontana dalla ragione, per
Don't
parte mi
worry, I
aspetta che
don't
tu...
expect you to crawl there at your base speed.
Mica,
First,
8000
please align
chilometri.
your ship so it points roughly towards the target.
Yes, così ci siamo.
Now, activate travel mode. Depending on your engine type, it may take a little time to get started.
Chiudo il menu.
Look at your speed bar just below the crosshairs. You will keep accelerating for a while until you reach your ship's top travel speed. You've probably noticed other modes in the list when you activated this one. Each mode has its special use.
E ci vorrei
Only
attivare
one
solo
mode can
una
be
volta.
active
E
at
ci
a
sta.
time.
È interessante. Stiamo continuando ad accelerare 4.000 metri al
Now
secondo.
that you've gathered some speed, you'll notice that steering has become much harder.
Diventa
This
sì.
is why it's best to point your ship towards your destination before
ci sta.
engaging travel mode. Now, turn off the mode the same way you turned it on. You are now coasting, which means a few things. First, your ship is decelerating much more slowly than it normally would. Second, steering is easy again. Give it a try now. Third, you've probably noticed that your ship keeps flying in the same direction.
Sì,
You can
certo.
come to a stop much more quickly by actively decelerating. This automatically re-engages the safety limits on steering. Try it now. As for the travel direction, any strafe movement will revert that to the behavior you're used to. You can also drop out of travel mode more quickly, skipping the coasting phase. Let's try this now.
Ok,
Please reactivate travel mode.
ok, allora. Salita di viaggio. Ok,
Now wait until you've built up some speed.
ok. Che devo fare? Ok,
Whenever you're ready, quickly
ok,
drop out
questa
of
roba qua.
travel mode.
Fermati. Puff. Ah,
Great. The next part will take place some distance from here, so let's take a break and let the autopilot do the hard work for now.
l'autopilota. Autopilota.
The autopilot automatically navigates to the current objective. It engages travel mode when appropriate and makes use of gates, accelerators, and highways. It even avoids obstacles in the way. Well, mostly, which is why you still need to be at the controls. You may notice that it sometimes turns travel mode off when everything seems wide open to you. The safeties are on a bit of a hair trigger, probably to keep insurance rates from skyrocketing. Wait, let's check out your logbook.
Autopilot disengaged.
There are several menus you can access this way. Open the one that's highlighted now. Here you have access to details about your current status and statistics. The logbook is highlighted. Open it now. As you can see, there are several categories. You can select one to filter the entries or look at all of them at once. Most of the tips you've seen up until now have been added to the logbook. You can always
Ok,
go back
comunque
and
c'è
reread them if you feel
tantissima,
like you've missed or forgotten
tantissima, come
something.
si dice,
Take your time
tantissima
looking
roba qua
around these
dentro.
menus. Close them when you're ready to move on.
Ok, ok. Vediamo il menu.
If you're getting bored,
Ok, adesso ci posso
disable the
tornare là.
autopilot at any time and fly
Questa
the
roba
rest
qua,
of the way
pam,
yourself.
autopilota. Tu,
Autopilot engaged.
engage. Incontro l'H e qua bisogna memorizzare tutta una serie di piegapostantoni qua, perché tanta roba, tanta roba. 300 km, su, ci vorrà mica tanto. Questa qua è Il tutorial, mentre aspettiamo possiamo parlare un attimino. Questo qua è il tutorial di base, quello totalmente, assolutamente sulle basi del gioco. È il primo dei tutorial disponibili. Effettivamente l'ho già fatto un paio di volte, quindi non è che, però a ripetita iuvant, il discorso di base è che i pulsanti qua chi se li ricorderà mai. Ho passato gli ultimi anni con in mano una roba come questa, capito? Beh, questo qua è quello dell'Xbox, però il concetto di base è console, tornare a giocare su PC è un po' una roba, come dire, divertente, sono contento, mi piace. Poi ho fatto computer nuovo e questo mi ha un po' scombussolato la vita. 20 km e siamo arrivati. 18, 17, 16, 15, si fermerà.
Good, you've arrived.
Frena.
There's a ship next to you. Its color on your HUD indicates that it's not hostile.
Ok,
Please select it as your target.
ok.
Match speed with your target. By the way, matching speed is even possible when both you and your target are in travel mode. I've now activated your primary weapon. The small dots that have just appeared indicate
Spara.
where the weapons are currently aiming. They will
Faccio in maniera
automatically track
automatica il
your
bersaglio
current
attuale fino a
target as
quando
long
sarà
as it's close
abbastanza
enough.
vicino. Ok,
There are a handful of targets in front of you. Their
Okay.
HUD color indicates that they are
lo
enemies.
stile, va bene.
Note that the HUD markers of some targets are smaller. These targets are currently outside your
Fuori dalla
weapon
porta
range.
delle tue armi.
Select the closest enemy target.
Card.
A new HUD element has appeared right in the center of the target. This is the aim ahead indicator. It shows you where you need to aim, which is especially useful if the target is moving. Slowly cycle through all the targets. When a target outside your weapon range has been selected, you can see the weapon indicators becoming darkened. The aim ahead indicator also changes its
Okay.
appearance. Select the closest enemy target again and shoot at it until it's destroyed. Keep destroying the targets. You'll need to move closer in order to hit some of them. If you look to the right of your crosshair, you will see bars next to your weapons that gradually fill up when you are firing. This is heat. It automatically dissipates when you stop firing. This happens more slowly if there are multiple weapons moving down at the same time. Your weapons just overheat. You will not be able to fire until they've cooled to a safe temperature. This target is much sturdier than the others. Look at the blue bar above the target. This is its shield strength. After a few seconds without damage, it will begin to recharge. All shields work like this, including your own. I've now activated your secondary weapon, a missile launcher. It's loaded with a type of guided missile that requires a target lock. Please select the target in front of you. You can now see a lock being acquired. You may fire when ready. The target has dropped something. Fly right at it to pick it up.
Ammunition container.
It's another type of missile. It has been automatically added to your ammunition storage. Missile launchers have limited ammunition. You can see the number of remaining missiles to the left of your crosshair. Let's go into more detail about your weapons. Open the
Okay.
ship menu. We'll
Attenzione,
focus on
passate
the
da telefono
highlighted
musicale
weapons
senza le
configuration
colpe.
section.
Ah,
Each installed weapon has its own row. The squares in each row show you which weapon groups that weapon is part of. You can assign any weapon to any weapon group. You can also change the ammunition that's loaded into your missile launchers. Try it if you like. Close the menu to move on. You can quickly cycle through your configured weapon groups.
Ok.
These activate each primary
Ah,
group at
1,
least
2,
once.
3, 4. Ah, quanto...
You can also cycle through the available ammunition for any active missile launcher here. Try this now.
Cargo drone.
Quella cosa... No, forse non dovevo fare questa cosa. Va bene lo stesso. La K.
It takes a little time for the new missile type to be loaded into the launcher. This concludes the weapons tutorial. There's a capital ship nearby. Please approach it.
Ok. Mi allineo. Tac. Modalità viaggio. Wow. Allora, tutto ciò è per capire anche... Allora, facciamo così. Qua terminiamo il primo mini tutorial su X4 Foundation. Lo terminiamo qua perché sto per scattarmi contro la nave.
Get as close as possible to the surface. Alright, now come to a
Ma
stop.
non doveva succedere questa cosa, fermati.
You are now flying relative to the ship thanks to special flight assistance software. This works for most things that are bigger than medium-sized ships. No
Questa è
matter
la
what
cosa
the capital
brutta.
ship does, you will move along with it.
Ma però
This is
graficamente,
especially
devo dire la
useful in
sincera
combat
verità,
as well for
graficamente non
docking
è
or
niente male.
undocking. I've set up some targets on the
Distruggi
ship's
Alex Torretta
surface.
Plasma
Please
Mark 1
destroy
V.
them. Try to use the
Facciamo
ship's
così.
surface as cover if possible. Your strafe thrusters are useful here.
Ma mi stanno sparando, non posso smettere adesso.
Since you seem so keen, let's fight.
Non è che abbia molto da sparare, non è che spari un granché, è sta cosa.
Now, fly away from the ship's surface until it leaves you behind. Fly to the next objective. You may use travel mode or the autopilot if you like.
Shift out.
Autopilot engaged.
Ho capito cose! Oh no, scusate, non avete visto niente. Peccato, ho sparato alle navi, ho fatto cose. Niente, è bello che c'è anche un secondo monitorino qua che dovrebbe aiutarmi a... però devo metterlo più centrato dalla vista. E qua c'è la webcam. Disastro, disastro, disastro. Va bene, ce la faremo. Comandanti, io per oggi mollo tutto perché devo capire come funziona. Quindi questo qua, poi pausa. Ah, funziona. Ciao a tutti.